Okay, we got a challenge from David maybe Di Michelis. He's an Italian YouTuber, and he has a YouTube channel called A Noob's Life, and he challenged me to play a game. Here, how about we play a Sicilian? He starts off with e4, and I'll go for the classical Sicilian. That leads to interesting play. Anyway, I wanted to say I checked out his channel. He's a lower rated player, as you can see, but he does a good job of talking about the game as he plays it. He conveys the emotional experience of chess very well, I think. So I found his channel entertaining, and I can recommend it. So I'll put a link to his channel on this video, and you can go check it out. Anyway, so we're doing a dual commentary game. He will have a commentary on this game as well. This is just a standard opening. I am attacking the e-pawn here so as to force him to defend and block his c-pawn so he can't get the Maroczy bind. And then I play the other knight out. This is the classical Sicilian. And he pins the knight, so I defend. This is a line, although usually the other moves are bishop to g5. That's probably a better move, or this bishop to c4, looking at the f7 square is also a good move. This kind of helps me a little bit. It brings a pawn closer to the center, and black has the bishop pair. So not like it's winning, but it eases black's job. He's not in as much trouble as he is in those other lines. This is an opening that's somewhat risky for black, actually. White can inflict some pawn damage. But here, he gives up the other bishop. That's interesting. So black should be better now. At that point, this should be, I've got more pawns in the center, and I have the bishop pair, and white has more space. And white has activity. I mean, it's not like it's all one-sided. But I think the net of this is that black is better here with those two advantages, the bishop pair and the more pawns in the center. Just a little slower in developing. I need to probably push some pawns forward and activate those bishops. And I should be okay here. So yeah, normal play in those positions is to keep that pin on and to maintain at least one of the bishops. Okay, what's he doing here? Bringing his queen out. So this pawn is defended, this pawn is defended, but I can't push it forward, which is what I want to do, because he can just take it, and my bishops are not activated. Let's start, though. I can poke at his b-pawn and see how he wants to defend it. And if he pushes it forward, then that knight is left a little bit looser. And then I can bring this rook over to the d-file to lend a little support to the d-pawn. And now I can bring my bishop out. If I push right away, he did take the pressure off the d-pawn, so I could push right away too. Push, pawn takes, queen takes. Do any great discovery with the bishop? Maybe not. Okay, get the bishop out of the way, so I really am threatening to push the d-pawn forward. That just gains more space for me in the center. That's the idea. Okay, kicks the bishop. I am going to route the bishop around to the g6 square. Take a look at this pawn. That's another way of reinforcing this this d5 threat. He's pushing his pawns forward. That's actually pretty interesting. I didn't think about that. He can push all the way to g4, and my queen only has one square. So I'm lucky. I wasn't actually looking out for that. And it's a good thing for me. My queen has a square. Okay, but now there's a pin. What was I thinking? I was trying to draw something. Oops! I was trying to point out something. I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Oh my. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's see what happens here anyway. I think he should just take the pawn with this queen here, and he should be better. Well, anyway, it'll be funny to see what his reaction to that move was. Yeah, I was trying to point out the bishop has a pin on that pawn, so it was safe for me to push d5. Anyway, so let's see. Yeah, white's turn. Just queen takes e5 is probably fine here. Knight takes e5, but why not queen takes and just try and get some more trades? I mean, how do I defend the bishop? Step back. Yeah, queen takes, and if I don't trade, you know, my bishop is loose. I mean, he can trade queens. I can't move my bishop to my queen to a square that defends the bishop and prevents the trade. Okay, he's looking at the a pawn. He's also still got pressure on the. I mean, he can also take the e pawn at this point. Okay, so let's kick his knight first. And then let's see, I can pin that. I guess that's a good idea to pin that. And try and get a rook into the game. Maybe rook d6 over to h6, looking at the looking at his h3 pawn. Yeah, he can attack my bishop. Let's drop back. I can bring his rook into c6. That would be a good move here, I think. Okay, he looks to undermine my pawns that way. That's a little bit risky. It's opened up this diagonal. Maybe there's no way to exploit that immediately. Okay, if I take... If I come over here... I guess he will just take the pawn. Because after he takes, that defends the h-pawn. But if I don't move my queen, I'm going to do this anyway. If I don't move my queen, he's going to take there with an attack on my queen. That would be annoying. So my idea here is to play a move like h5 and try and weaken the pawns in front of his king some more, and then also do that rook lift, rook to d6 and over. And this bishop here, I think, is pretty well poised. So I'm going to keep it on this diagonal. Now if his queen takes, then I'll grab the h-pawn. So he's harassing my bishop. Now that's a smart idea, actually. Get it off this dangerous diagonal. But, well, if you push that pawn forward, I'll take it. If I get enough pawns, maybe I'll make up for the fact that I've done a piece. Okay, so he takes. Okay, I'll grab here. And lift my rook. That's the next plan. Next part of the plan, lift the rook. So I've opened up the G file. So actually it's not looking too bad. all of a sudden. There's 2 pieces attacking his knight. Yeah, I overlooked that. He's hanging the knight. Bishop takes. Knight. No. I need a 3rd piece. He's got 2 defenders. So rook d6 would be kind of a double threat in a way, because I'd be threatening to double against that knight which is pinned, and I'd be threatening to come over here and check or go to the h-file. Yeah, I think white's position is a bit difficult here. Pretty lucky escape for me if I manage to pull this one off. Okay, oh, his clock is ticking down. Okay, decided to grab the pawn. So I think rather than, I can take the h-pawn, but I think that's also going to be available. That's an option that will still be available to me. And I think this check, the threat here. Now he plays this move. That's a good move. So if I take that, he will take with the queen or the knight. Let's reinforce the rook. Okay, he trades. He has a check here. He can drive my king, or a check there. That's true. He can drive my king to that square. But I have a check here, which also stops. So, yeah. So now I wish I'd taken that pawn. Okay, so I have a check here. And I think I'm breaking through here, because how does he block the check? Oh, we can block with the knight. Yeah, knight there is good. Pinning. That was not good, right? I can just take that. Knight to f4 there probably was fine, huh? And so some move with the bishop should be winning. Maybe here. The king has no moves. Just take away all the squares from the king. And let's see, his only way to... Oh, he can take there. Ooh, I didn't consider that. Thought he had to block. Okay, so what have we got here? Okay, so check and pick up the knight. And okay, I should win this one. Okay, I think he resigned here. All right, well, good game, and like I said, check out both check out the Noob's video. A Noob's Life is his channel, and see this game from both perspectives. And I will do my usual postmortem. See you guys later. Bye.